Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Lotus Heart Tarot. I'm so excited to dive in and get a look at today's energies. We're just going to dive right in. If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome. I am super happy to have you here. These are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest. What is going on with Pisces? Okay. Pisces, I feel like there are a couple different storylines here. It's interesting. I'm going to clarify these. There seems to be like a lot of intense chemistry around you right now. That's what I feel. Let me see. I feel like these are two separate situations. I feel like okay, I feel like someone one more. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I don't know if these two situations are connected or if they're influencing each other. I am going to dive in with the tarot here in a moment. I feel like there is someone who is like trying to get your attention or is possibly asking you out, or it's like you know that they are attracted to you or they've made it clear they're attracted to you. There's something about it though. Honestly, it feels a little like, you know, when I keep getting the word objectify. But there's this energy of it's like I want to go out with you, whatever, but it's like kind of for the wrong reason. Like I don't want to say it's for the wrong reason. I'm not really trying to judge. It's not my place. I'm just trying to give you the insight that I see in the cards. But it's kind of there's an energy of like I'm super attracted to you. But there's also this like I don't really maybe necessarily know you, or this is mainly like a physical thing or a chemistry thing. It's not necessarily like I know you so well. You have the coffee cup here where it's like I feel like this person is asking you out, has asked you out, or will be asking you out. On the bottom of the deck, when this card came out, there was a card that was about needing time. I feel like Pisces, you're either not going to respond directly or you're going to say, let me think about it. Or there's something here about putting space between you and this person. But we're going to dive in further with the tarot. I feel like you're kind of having to make a decision here, or I feel like you're in the middle of this somehow, but I don't know if these two situations are aware of each other. And this can also be like a past person that's coming back up that you had maybe a little bit of a toxic connection with, or somebody who wasn't really able to step up, or who was like codependent or had an addiction, or something like that prevented them from stepping up, that may be reaching out to you again to ask you to meet up. Then you have this energy of there's someone here who they have some kind of limiting belief that they need to overcome. It's like they're not quite ready for this connection. I feel also that they're very attracted to you, or they're very attracted to this situation, but it's something in the way of their thinking that needs to change in order to take this connection to the next step. But I feel like there is either some catalyst coming in to helping bring that around, like some type of divine intervention, because we do have the next step here and we do have date here. So I feel like this is gearing up to like get a little bit more serious, or maybe is getting more serious. But as it's getting more serious, there may be some like you may be starting to see that this person has a little bit of a limited mindset, or a little bit they get in their own way a little bit, kind of an energy. I'm gonna take one of these on each of these connections. Okay. Yes. See, I feel there is something here that is not healthy about this relationship. There's just something. It's a very intense connection. It's a very deep soulmate connection or a twin flame connection, whatever you subscribe to, whatever you believe. I'm not here to label anything in this world. But this is saying someone wants another chance to make things right, the desire to do things better. I feel a little, we're going to dive in with the tarot, but I feel very skeptical about the situation. And I could be picking up on your energy about this, Pisces, but I feel a little skeptical about that. See, can I have one more on this passionate woman? Some of you may be dealing with an Aries or a fire sign. Yeah, see, these are both strong connections. You have over here, this person has guilt, shame, and deep remorse over past actions, words that are hindering this situation. It may be possible that this person knows that they pushed this relationship away or that they didn't really fully open up to it and they're feeling really bad about it. And then you have this lessons of Mars, purely physical, sexual attraction, fire and passions run fast and burn fast without other elements. So this person may have come in having some kind of intention of just some type of fiery, steamy romance. And their attitude about the connection or their attitude in general wasn't really ready for like long-term commitment, growth, like opening and expanding and, commitment and building something that's going to last forever. And now I feel like this person has gotten to know you, Pisces, and they're feeling really bad about this. They're realizing that there's so much more here than that, and there's so much more to you than that. For whatever reason, Pisces, I really feel like you're having a very attractive moment. I feel like you may be kind of attracting a lot of attention. And I feel almost this energy of like almost wanting to escape it. Almost wanting to just dull out the noise or, maybe even just, this feels like a very Piscean energy. It just feels like kind of retreating into the self, sort of like high priestess kind of a vibe. All right, let's see what we're getting with the tarot. And that you can be a masculine or a feminine Pisces. Just because there's a feminine pictured on this card does not mean anything. Gender has no place in tarot. We all have both. So just wanting to throw that out there, or feeling like I need to throw that out there. Okay. So yeah, this connection is getting the Five of Swords, Judgment in reverse, and the Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, with the Devil on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so Pisces, this first connection, it feels with the Five of Swords like there's already been some things that have been said and done here that, we may wish we could take them back, but we can't really take them back. You can't unsee, you can't unlearn, you can't unknow. There may be at the base of this thing a very strong connection, but if somebody sabotages the connection or somebody, does something with the Five of Swords to undermine the connection, then there are possibilities that, this, we're human beings. We may be spiritual beings having a human experience, but there is a part of us that is extremely, extremely human. And that human part of us really has difficulty letting go of things and surrendering things and moving beyond things. And sometimes that's in our best interest, Sometimes that is our ego protecting us, reminding us, hey, you know what? Don't forget this person did this, or hey, don't forget, remember how this happened, or remember how this made you feel. And there may even be even situations that trigger past situations or even trigger past situations in this particular connection that will almost remind us of the past pain or the way this person made us feel defeated or the way we feel this person manipulated us in the past, that kind of prevent it from being able to have some kind of rebirth. We do have the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Rings, and Pisces, it's like with the Five of Swords energy, I feel like this person sort of, they may have some type of way of navigating relationships that works for them. They sort of manipulate people and then people chase them, or, you know, they try to get everything moving in their benefit. Because at the heart of the matter, it's like this person is really insecure, or this person has a shadow side that's kind of driving their bus, okay? And so when you're being driven by your shadow side, you project onto other people and you sort of, by all means necessary, manipulate things outside yourself in order to make yourself feel more secure. And often those things that you do make other people feel defeated and make other people hold the wound that is within you that you have not healed and that you're projecting. Do you see what I'm saying? And so there is this energy with the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Rings where it's like this person is having a realization and is getting clarity that this didn't get you down, Pisces. This didn't ruin you. This didn't end you. This didn't make you say, I'm never dating anyone ever again, or I can't go on with my life, or whatever it is that this person thought was going to happen that was going to make you, I feel like, chase them. They were trying to like set a connection up, I feel like, for a situation where it's like they were like almost always unreachable and you were almost always coming towards them or seeking their attention or their approval or their validation. And because that feeds their insecurity, that makes them feel secure. Well, you're seeking my validation, so I must be better than you. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think you did that. With the Nine of Rings here, this is an energy of someone who's single and attractive and solid and stable. It's like you may have taken a shot, Pisces, and you may have stayed down for a moment, but it was a moment. Ultimately, you relied on yourself, your own resilience, your own inner strength, and you rose. And you know, you were single, you were abundant, you're clearly beautiful, you're clearly, and when I say beautiful, that's masculine and feminine. Beauty is also something that comes from the inside out. And what you have on the outside is a reflection of your inside. And it's like, there is clarity here by what has transpired within this person and what has transpired materially in your world that they can be aware of or that they may know. Who's the winner here? You know, and I don't like to say winners and losers. I don't like love to be a game, but it's kind of like one of you clearly came out in a stronger position, and it's you, Pisces. There's a sense of clarity here that almost makes this person more obsessed or more focused on you or more wanting to control you or more wanting to, you know, they're focused on you still, Pisces. But I don't think that a reconciliation is possible here in this connection. Whatever damage has been done or however you have risen since the end of this connection, this is no longer a vibrational match. And this person isn't working on becoming a vibrational match. This person is working on deepening and honing their own skills related to their shadow side. You see what I'm saying? All right. So let's see. For the passionate lover side, this person may have chosen not to take action, or there's something here. This person is learning a valuable lesson from you, Pisces, or has already learned a valuable lesson from you. Okay, you've got the Seven of Wands coming out kind of sideways. You have these energies kind of coming out sideways, the Hermit and the Hangman. Okay. Wow. The Tower on the bottom of the deck. See, Pisces, it's like there's almost this energy of, you know, when someone is pretty or, you know, someone has some kind of particular physical attribute, the world will judge them based on that because it's easy. Like we walk into the room, we see it, okay, done. We don't have to get to know you. We don't have to, we don't have to fine tune our skills. We don't have to care about anything that you're saying or anything else that you might be. It's like we've already summed up the entire situation just based on something physical is what it feels like. And I feel like you have completely surprised this person. First of all, with the Hangman showing up here, this is your energy, Pisces. And I feel like your sort of lack of response to this person, it's like the way you're responding to the situation with this person by sort of almost like not responding, like letting this person sort of work out their own situation here is the vibe that I'm getting. Like you may sense that whatever this person was coming at you with was kind of a false idea. And it may be something that you're used to. It may be something you've experienced many times before. So it's kind of like you're just like, all right, I'll wait until this person figures it out. You know what I mean? I'll wait until these ideas that this person is holding about me fall down. But you're doing it in a not like, this isn't a like, the Hangman is not, let me take action, let me prove myself. Let me show you I'm worthy. Let me show you, how valuable I can be in there's no, I'm trying to prove myself here. There's no, let me show you there's more to me than that. No, this is just like, it's kind of like a watch me work card with it being sideways. It's like, I'm going to let you see how I navigate and who I am by just my actions or my non-actions. And you will either get it or you won't get it. But like, that's far more informative, or it gives you the opportunity to know much more than me sitting here telling you and having this conversation with you, where you can walk away and believe whatever you want to believe. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm just going to live my life. I'm just going to be me in this situation, and you get from it what you need to. Either you will or you won't. With this Seven of Wands and this Not Today card, there's something here about this person being defensive or this person being a little bit guarded. It's like, I feel like they let you in, Pisces, and then may have realized that they let you in, and then maybe they tried to like put up a guard, but it's like you were already in. It's like their defenses are useless, kind of. And it's like, I don't think they saw it coming, because I feel like you're in this energy of the Hangman of like, it's like, I'm not participating in a game. I'm not playing games. I'm not trying to take an action to like strategize or make a move that like answers your move or makes you think a certain thing or behave a certain way. You're just doing your own thing. I feel like it's almost forced this person to sort of go within and look at themselves and look at what they really want and look at what's really going to make them happy. And I feel like that shift is really, we can come into someone's life for 5 minutes and have like a legitimately profound effect on them. And I sort of feel that energy here. It's like you may not have known this person for a long time or been engaging with this person for a long time, or your relationship may not have gotten super duper deep or, stood the test of time or whatever. But there's this energy of like something has permanently shifted within this person you were dealing with because they dealt with you, because they came into contact with your energy and you were so strong in your own energy. I'm going to clarify this. I feel like you have a very serious commitment coming in, but I feel this energy with this drowning in your love situation here. It's like, I'm going to stay me with me and take care of me and do my thing until somebody emerges from this chaos and shows me that I'd be better off going in one of these directions. Kind of a vibe. All right, let's see for Pisces here. I'm actually going to clarify this one first and spend a little bit more time here. This situation with the Judgment in reverse, I keep just getting this feeling of it's like not salvageable for whatever reason. I think it's because this person doesn't vibrationally raise up. They almost vibrationally lower in response. Okay. So take that as it resonates. What's the Seven of Wands in, wait, hold on. Wow, how interesting. The Two of Cups was flipped around in the deck. This is the Seven of Wands. And I like put them away carefully. Oh. Oh, whoa. Some of you are definitely dealing with an Aries. You have this Mars energy, and now you have this Emperor energy. You also have the Knight of Wands. Okay, Pisces. There's a very interesting thing happening here with the Seven of Wands in sideways. Okay, there's something here where it's like I almost feel like this person wasn't prepared, there's something very destined about this connection, okay? And there's something about this person where I don't know that they were either free to make a choice, either because they were afraid to make a choice or because they were afraid of this connection and the intensity of the connection, or because they really were not free to make a choice. It's like I feel, when you're leading up to a powerful moment that's faded in your life, like a lot of things happen, right? When you're in transition, it's like people that used to hold a very strong place in your life or make a lot of sense or even be the foundation of what you counted as your blessings in your life, they can fall away. They can't go where you're going. So either it's like you just sort of don't have anything left in common, or it's like there is even sometimes like a harsh split. It almost feels like this person, it's like there's some energy of like you at one point this person had something that they counted as a blessing. It could be a person. They may have even thought that that person was related to their fate. And then they had a hard time letting go of that energy, of that thought, that Seven of Wands. It's like, I'm going to fight for this no matter what. And really what they were doing is holding on past what was meant from this situation. They were trying to make a situation be something that it wasn't meant to be. And as a result, it's like they were not prepared for you when you came in, when you showed up, when the real thing showed up. They were still fighting for something else to be this thing. Which can be, it could be like a work situation. It could be a relationship, a serious committed relationship that should have ended a long time ago, but then this person didn't answer the call. This person with fear here, they may have seen that this relationship was over, or that it wasn't going to pan out, or that it wasn't what they thought it was, but they were too scared to do something about it. And now they're too scared to do something about you. It's like this person has a tremendous amount of fear around choices. The Knight of Wands and the Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles, it's like this person has within them the capacity to operate from a firm foundation and to rise up into who they are meant to be, but they have to believe in themselves, and they have to believe in their own strength and their own capacity and their own power of sovereignty in their life and their own ability to trust themselves to make decisions and to do the right thing and to take themselves in a right direction. They may, listen to a lot of advice. They may have, a lot of other people's words roaming through their mind in the middle of the night of, their advisors, their friends, their people telling them, oh, you'd be a crazy not to commit to that. You know what I mean? Even though they know the truth of the situation, they trust other people above themselves. This can be where this person has given their power away to some kind of situation that they thought they want or that they think they want. Either it's other people's approval, or it's, for this thing to work out, even though it's not supposed to work out. And even though it's probably making them miserable, it is, because they're in the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is a miserable, miserable, miserable energy. But I see this Ace of Pentacles. And so there's also every tarot card has a shadow and a light, right? It has a good quality to it. And the Knight of Wands' good quality is somebody who goes after what they truly desire. They're not afraid. And they know that this is something that is meant for me. This is something that my soul feels. I'm allowing myself to be led by my desire, by my passion towards something. And what I see is that knowing that they have to offer you, they have to be able to offer you something solid and stable here, Pisces, with this Ace of Pentacles, and also sensing that this is a stable and solid offer given by the divine, or opportunity given by the divine. And sort of this person's kind of, I want to call it like a come to Jesus moment, where it's like, okay, if you're going to act, now is the time to act. If you're going to get your life caught up to where you're supposed to be on your soul path, or where you had the opportunity to be on your soul path, you're going to let the tower fall. You're going to let the things that don't serve your highest and best fall in favor of building something new that does serve your highest and best. And with the Emperor energy here, that's a 4. That's the firmest foundation there is. So there's this energy of, being able to take back control and sovereignty of their life and step into their power and build what is meaningful and what is meant to be. But it challenges this person to step into their divinity, to step into their highest and best, to come forward. And it challenges this person to let go of the things that are ready to be let go of. And those are both extremely challenging things. Those are not small things. And when you're feeling a tremendous amount of fear and anxiety and you're struggling to sleep, it's hard. It's hard. That's a hard energy to make these big moves from, right? Okay. So let's look at the Hanged One sideways, which I feel is your energy, Pisces. Let's see what's happening with the Hanged One. Oh, yeah. You're getting a lot of attention. Pisces, look at that. High Priestess, Judgment. Wow, on the bottom of the deck. I mean, on the floor, the Four of Swords. So, Pisces, I feel like you're kind of leaving behind a period of a lot of healing where you have found your own firm foundation within yourself. And with the High Priestess here in Judgment, it's like you are answering the call of your highest and best at this time in your life. And I feel like you're in a very attractive energy with the Six of Wands. I feel like with the High Priestess here, you're not really making any moves. You're not really telling anybody what you're thinking or what you're feeling or what you're doing here. You're just... It's almost like with the High Priestess in Judgment, it's like you're listening for the call of the divine. You're allowing yourself to be led by your intuition, by your highest and best here. It's like you may be following signs and synchronicities, looking and watching and waiting for the call of the universe of which way to go and what to do and what to follow and what not to. But it's like the moves that you're making, the decisions and choices that you're making are very powerful, and they're coming from a really grounded, centered Piscean place. You have the High Priestess and the Hangman. You're in your own energy. You're definitely in the light of your energy, and it's very attractive, and I feel like it's getting you a lot of attention. You do have the Six of Wands, and you do have this proposal card. The Six of Wands and the proposal card, they're both cards of proposal. And this is also a card of victory after, a long battle. So there's something here where it's like you worked very hard to make the progress that you made and to be in this energy and to be in this space in your own life, spiritually, mentally and physically. And it's like, I feel that you're not going to be dissuaded, and you're also not going to be made to make moves that are not in alignment with your highest and best self. even if you really want this, and even if you feel it too. It's like, you know that it's going to do you no good. You have to give this person space and time to heal. What you want is the 10 of Cups. You want emotional contentment with another person. And in order to have that, it's like you have, the other person has to be able to find emotional contentment within themselves first. Now, I will say, you have the 9 of the Hermit, we had the 9 of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles, and now we have the 10 of Cups. So you have had 3 9s and a 10 in this reading. There's a cycle that is ending here for you, Pisces. And I think it's a cycle where it's like you allow people access to your energy that don't deserve it. I feel like you're in an energy where it's like, I'd rather keep to myself. I worked hard to heal. I worked hard to get here. I worked hard to return to myself. I'm not really playing with it. I'm not real. It's not up for grabs. I'm not just letting anyone who feels like they want to be with me come in and potentially take me out of alignment, or, you know, worse yet, cause a tower moment in my life. It's like, I have solidified myself. I have stabilized myself. And I feel like that's why this moment of fate is kind of opening up for you, Pisces. I do think it is your wish fulfillment. It may not be yet. It may not be showing up that way yet, but I feel like give it time. Let's clarify this Hermit for Pisces, please, Spirit. I feel like this is your person. Yes. Look. Oh my God. This person is like, I feel like yesterday I wrote tortured. I feel like this person is tortured. 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 7 of Cups, King of Pentacles in reverse. And you have on the bottom of the deck, the Page of Cups. Pisces, this is someone who I feel they definitely know that they've held on to something too long, or that they've been clinging to some idea, to some belief system, to some way of thinking, to some fantasy land kind of energy that has actually really hurt them. It's actually taken them out of stability, not brought them greater stability. And it's like it's being exposed with this Hermit energy. It's becoming very clear, because what the Hermit does is it offers us this opportunity to really focus on what we want. The star is inside the Hermit lantern, and that's what he's moving toward. That's what he's focused on when he's in this energy. And when this person looks at that star card, it becomes glaringly obvious how they've held on to something for too long. They haven't been willing to let it go out of fear. And this is what their life looks like right now, is a result of this fear. And they're realizing that this has actually cost them their stability and their own strength. Believing in this fantasy, or allowing themselves to live in this fantasy land, that it was what they wanted it to be, or that it was going to change and become that, or that, you know, whatever the case may be, they allowed themselves to believe something that didn't serve their highest and best, that was an illusion. And it came from this fear. You know, our mind will create the illusion that something is working out great if we're afraid to let it go. Right? And that's what happened here. And it's like this meeting you, Pisces, I feel like you are what they've been looking for, or what their fate is. It's caused them to understand that, like, holy crap, what I've been clinging to is a fantasy. It isn't real. And it's actually taken away my stability and my strength. It's not contributing to it. It's making me feel like crap. And there's with the Page of Cups, this is us with us too, like listening to our heart finally. You know, this authentic part of ourself that always tells the truth. In our heart of hearts, we always know how we feel. But we don't always access it. We don't always be very quiet and listen to the messages it's giving us. This person also is your secret admirer, Pisces. Whether or not you're still actively engaged with this person, or whether or not they have told you, this person does have the burgeoning of feelings for you, or they do definitely have feelings for you. With the Knight of Swords underneath that, this person is coming forward to speak their truth. With the Page of Wands underneath that, they've made a choice. They know their choice is going to hurt other people. They know their choice is going to leave other people defeated and even leave them possibly feeling slightly defeated. But who they want to collaborate, with the soulmate here, and they're stepping into their power. This is something that they've manifested. They're getting ready to take a big leap of faith toward who? The Queen of Cups. You, Pisces, might not be totally open to it. Wow, underneath the Queen of Swords is the Star card. All right. I just want to get some cards here on the Tower. What is the Tower for Pisces, please? The Tower for Pisces. What is this realization this person is having, and what actions are they going to take? Wow. You have the Two of Cups in reverse with the Five of Cups upright, the Devil in reverse, and the Ten of Wands upright. This person knows that they have to let go of what is burdening them. They're realizing what is toxic and what is not toxic in their life. They're realizing that this relationship has had all of the chances that it can have, and it has never become something that is healthy, something that is healing, something that brings them happiness or joy. This person is seeing very, very, very clearly now. And if this is a relationship. Now with the Two of Cups, this can be a contract, this can be a lot of things. So just always run it through your intuition, put it into your scenario. You know your situation best, right? I can just only give you the insight of what I see here. With the Five of Cups, they regret putting so much energy into this, giving this so much of a chance. They're seeing that it's toxic and it's not going to change. It can't change. With the Ten of Wands, they're realizing the best thing I can do is let it go. The best thing I can do is let this burdensome cycle close out once and for all, and accept my happiness, accept this clarity, accept this healing, and go for what I want, which is my own happiness. Pisces, this person is having a major breakthrough, and there's something here that this person has fought tooth and nail letting go of. And it's like a combination of divine intervention. Well, I think meeting you was divine intervention for this person, to where it became extremely clear to them that, and it may even be with this Hangman here, Pisces, there is a certain confidence, there is a certain happiness, there is a certain I'm okay in my own skin energy about you that can also be kind of confronting and reflective to people who are not comfortable in their own skin and are not comfortable with the decisions and choices they're making in their life. And it can make them understand that wow, I got to do something different. I have to. But also I feel like there is a certain awakening that this person is having, that they feel happy. And they feel a sense of healing, and they feel a sense that they don't experience where they're supposed to experience it. And that's causing them to let that fall, to close out that cycle, to release the burdens and to let go. All right, Pisces. They may also be afraid that if they don't make a move, that you may meet someone else. With this date card on the bottom of the deck, I'm getting that. They're realizing that you are, quite a catch, or that you may really have other opportunities coming in, and they may be afraid of that too. And they don't want to have more regrets than they already do about this connection. If you're dealing with a water sign, you're getting "you are my eternal love." If you're dealing with a fire sign, "my whole world is falling apart and I don't want you to see it." Yes, I would say that is pretty much what we're seeing here. If you are dealing with an earth sign, I am seeing you in a whole new light. I believe that's true too. And if we're dealing with an air sign, from the first moment we touched, your arms felt like home. Pisces, you just stay doing what you're doing, and let everything fall into place. It literally feels like it is falling into place for you. All right. I feel like you may come out of this in a very serious relationship. Pisces, this is what I have for you today. I really hope it helps. I hope it brought you some peace and clarity. If it did, please let me know. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I really am so grateful for your support on my channel. It's been literally amazing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste. Until next time, I send you off with all my very best. Always, always, always. Bye-bye.